Welcome back to RotoCityTech. I am out here in the camper today, and we are going to do a little bit of testing on two lithium batteries that I have. The first one is our sponsor, the Lithium Battery Power. So I have their 100 amp hour lithium battery, 12 volt battery inside the camper right now, or plugged in. I have unplugged our little 50 watt solar panel on the roof, and I'm going to come out here and I'm going to turn on the main lights, and I think the mini fridge is going to be on because I'm going to have the inverter on, and then of course the fridge, and I might turn on the TV as well. And I'm just going to come out here and check it every, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, and we're going to see how much power we use up. And then tomorrow I'm going to do the same thing with the other lithium battery that we have, which is a Lifeline battery, and we're just going to kind of compare. So first off, we want to get kind of our baseline, and so we have, let me get my phone out too, that way we have the app. But right now it's showing 13.06, so we are 100% charged. And then we've got 13.96 volts. We are using 10.5 amps, 137 watts of power. We've consumed 0.4 amp hours. Time remaining 4 hours and 28 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to turn the inverter on, and we're going to throw the TV on and see how that changes things. So let's just press the inverter on. I am disconnected from shore power right now, so you can see how much that already changes it. So we're bringing 17 amps, 223 watts just by having the inverter on. And we're already down to 12.93. So let's throw the TV on and see what happens. So now we've got 19.4 amps, 2.5 hours. So now this is zero solar. So let's just do this for about an hour or two and see what happens.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And
We finished out doing a little bit of testing on that lithium battery power. I think I ran it, I gotta check at my screenshots, or look at my screenshots, because I'm gonna put those in here. But I believe it was like 4.5 hours or so. We went from 100% charge down to 40, 48, 47% or something like that, using the TV, the lights, the refrigerator, whatever else, little parasitic draw that's on there. So it did pretty good. Now that was zero solar, and I was pretty surprised by it. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to grab my other lithium battery from Lifeline. We're going to take it out there. We're going to install that, and we're going to replicate the same thing. No solar, run the TV, the inverter, the fridge, the lights, and we're going to see how it does. We're going to monitor it the same way, same battery monitor, so everything's going to be the same except for the battery. And we'll be able to kind of compare the two and see. Both great batteries, and I'm going to use both of them. Like I said, this Lifeline battery is going to go into another camper on the channel that we are going to feature, and it's actually my father-in-law, and we're going to camp with them throughout the whole summer, so I'll be able to monitor that battery as well as our batteries. And we're really going to put both of these to the test, and or all three of them, because I have a third battery that I haven't told you about. Anyways, let's grab this battery and go throw it in. Here is the Lifeline battery. I had it plugged into my charger that Lithium Battery Power sent out to me, so thank y'all for that. This is a lithium specific one, and I had it charging all not all day yesterday, but until it went, I think it was at 56%. We got it up to 100%. So let's take this out to the camper, and we're going to throw it on. There is our lithium battery power. So we just need to get our socket set, and we'll unscrew that. So one thing to be aware of, which I don't think it really changes anything, is our Lithium Battery Power battery is a group 31 and our Lifeline battery is a group 27. They're both 100 amp hour, 12.8 volt, and they both have 1,280 watts. So I don't really know what the difference is between 31 group and 27. I'm gonna have to look that up. That out, I'll be sure to let you know. But everything else really seems to be the same, except for the Lifeline battery is a little bit smaller package. So if that is something in need that you need, but they both do fit the same battery box that came stock on the camper. So let's throw in our Lifeline battery. Okay, there is the Lifeline battery. Here is what we're gonna do. So like I said, we are gonna throw on our main lights. We want to turn our inverter on. We are unplugged from shore power. So now we want to turn the TV on. And then we are going to hook up to our app. I'm going to use, so with the Lifeline battery, remember we could use our smart bat, but we are connected up to our Victron that is installed in the camper. So we are going to connect to that on Bluetooth. Make sure they regard state of charge 100%. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this. And that is our beginning. We started at 9:35, and we are going to just go from there. So right now we are drawing 9.98 amps, roughly 9.9 or so. And we're just going to leave this be, just like we did for the Lithium Battery Power battery. And I guess we can look. I think it's actually on the camera. I'm going to have to go back in the video. Yeah, because first screenshot I took for the other one was 92%. So I'm going to have to actually look at the videos. But at that point we were drawing 5.94. But you can see as time goes, like here we're using 10.7. And then we're only using 6 amps. 10 again, 5.6. So it kind of goes up and down. I'm guessing, I don't really know why. It's just how all the electronics work, I guess. I don't know. But like I said, we're not using any solar right now. We're just relying on the battery alone. And Lithium Battery Power wanted me to do this test and to compare with their battery with the Lifeline battery. So we're going to do just a simple little 4.5 or so hour test and kind of see what happens. And when that last let's look at the last picture real quick that I took of, so that was at 40%, and that was at 9, when did I take that? Yesterday at 1:26 p.m. we were at 40%, 12.91 volts. So, and then the very first one I took, what time was that again? 1:26, and that was at 9. So yeah, about 4.5 hours or so. But we'll monitor this battery and we'll touch back with you.
Through the highways till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.
Okay, well, So this little bit of testing is complete. We are sitting at 12.88. We have, get in here, I did take a screenshot right at 4 hours and 45 minutes, which is what we did with the lithium battery power battery. This is the Lifeline battery. And so we're showing, 12.88. Our current is 13.98, 180 watts power. We consumed 50 amp hours, which I believe it was like 49 point something. I can go to my picture, screenshot. So these are both the same electronics on, the same amount of power being used, as accurately as I could make it, I suppose. This is not very scientific, but this is only with the TV on, the main lights on, refrigerator running, and the inverter running, and then whatever other little displays I have, like my solar controller, my battery disconnect voltmeter, things that would normally be on every single day for the camper. So if we take a quick look at the lithium battery power ending, we ended at 40% charge, and our voltage was 12.91. So we go to the ending of our Lifeline, 40%, 12.88. So very minuscule difference, but the voltage in the Lifeline battery was just a tick lower. I mean, it's something that you probably won't notice. 12.88 to 12.91. And then the other important one, I think, is the consumed amp hours right here. And so this shows we consumed 48.9 amp hours. And so if we go back here, we used 49.4 on the Lifeline battery. 49.4 versus 48.9 on the lithium battery power. So according to this, we used less power, we consumed less amp hours when we had the lithium battery power battery in the camper. So that's it. I mean, that's pretty simple test there. So that will kind of end this little bit of testing that I did. It is interesting that the same amp hour battery, the 100 amp hour battery with both Lifeline and lithium battery power, according to those tests, we used a tick less amp hours with the lithium battery power battery, who is the sponsor of the channel. But both batteries performed really well. They lasted a long time. This was zero solar. This was just off the 100 amp hour lithium ion battery. I don't know if that difference is because of maybe group 31 versus group 27. I don't think so. I think it's just different batteries. They performed close enough that you probably won't notice a difference between the two batteries. But I am happy and thankful to be sponsored by Lithium Battery Power, and I'm happy and thankful that Lifeline was able to send a battery out to us, and it's going to continue to get used on the channel. So they're both great batteries. I'm super psyched with how both of them did, but look, we're sponsored by Lithium Battery Power now, and so I'm really excited to be that, and I'm really excited that it performed just slightly better. But anyways, big shout out to Lithium Battery Power. Thank you very much. And next up, we are installing the secret battery that they sent out for me, and it's going to involve a little bit of work. So anyways, y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all next time on RotoCityTech.